One of our guys that came through Butter's Charity Ride in 2016. So Indian thought it'd be pretty cool for me to come out for Military Veterans Appreciation Day and just talk a little bit about what Indian Motorcycle and what Butter's Charity Ride does for our wounded veterans and active military. So I started this program like 6 years ago. I was born in a bike shop 50 some odd years ago and been riding ever since. My parents owned a small mom and pop Honda Triumph dealership in Los Angeles, so it's in my blood, riding. I think who here has experienced motorcycle therapy and just the feeling of getting better just from riding a motorcycle? I did this morning.
That might have been frostbite, yeah.
Yeah, that'll wear off. You know, I've been riding all my life, and I didn't realize just how powerful it is till riding the Sturgis solo in 2014 on my new Indian. Just got it, one of the first Indians in LA. And on my trip, I ran across some other airborne paratroopers from my same unit up at Fort Rich, Alaska, but they were in later than I was in 40 years ago. And we started talking about motorcycles and fellow veterans and some of the issues that they're now facing here in the present time of the Iraq-Afghan conflict. So we rode on, went to Sturgis, and I came up with this idea of motorcycle therapy that I've been doing all my life. I've been fortunate enough to be in a position I wanted to create something to give back to guys that could use it. And that's when I came up with motorcycle therapy. Indian Motorcycle, contacted Indian Motorcycle. They said yes right away. We've been strong with them now for 6 years and see that going on into the future. We started a program where people would nominate and other guys that need motorcycle therapy would come on board. 2015 is our first year. Champion Sidecars, Monster Energy, Russ Brown Motorcycle Attorneys, Cycle Gear, Indian dealers across the nation, and it all just started taking off. Then Mike was 2016. When did were you nominated?
I was.
And was it Kim?
I don't know who nominated.
Or was it Josh?
It may have been Josh.
Were you at Walter Reed?
I was.
Okay, so you were at Walter Reed with Josh Ferguson, one of our first guys, amputee, Army Airborne guy, and then we started the nomination process. Mike came on board. I remember Mike and I had some pretty good conversations, and one of the first things he says to me is, Dave, like, is this motorcycle therapy thing real? Is it like something that, what exactly is it? You've been riding for a while.
Yeah, but I hadn't ridden it a long time.
Yeah. So instead of me talking about motorcycle therapy, I want to ask Mike, if you don't mind, tell us about you coming on to Veterans Charity Ride, what it was, and let them know what it is.
So anybody that twists the throttle on a regular basis can kind of resonate what I felt on that ride. Veterans Charity Ride took me in, flew me to California from wherever I was in the country, put me on a motorcycle, gave me a quick lesson on it, and said, here you go. And for the next 2 weeks, we were out on the open road with like-minded veterans, with like-minded individuals. We would ride all day, stop at night, have some good food, good conversation and communion, and we'd get up the next day and we'd go ride again. And at first, I was really anxious, both on the motorcycle and in my own skin in this different environment. But as the miles ticked away, as the hours ticked away, all of the stress, all of the bad memories, the negative experiences, all that stuff got washed away by the vibration, the wind, and the sound of that motorcycle under me. And when I first asked Dave, like, is this a real thing, or are you just shooting the breeze with this to go out and ride bikes? Absolutely a believer in it. At the time, I didn't have a motorcycle myself. I got back from that 2 weeks in Sturgis, and without talking to my wife, bought a motorcycle.
How'd that go?
Real well.
Oh, damn.
I think we've all experienced that somewhere.
Yeah. Be that as it may.
He spent a lot more time on the bike.
I spent a lot of time on that bike. But the experience from Veterans Charity Ride showed me the benefit of being out on the open road, twisting the throttle, putting the bad memories behind you, and moving forward with your life in a positive direction. I couldn't speak highly enough about it.
I'm gonna interject here, just because Mike was able to share some of his experience. To everybody in this room that's been there, or even to the people who may be going there, Mike, thank you so very much for your sacrifice, and above all else, welcome home.
Thank you.
Well, we've got, from Mike's experience and dozens of other guys that came through Veterans Charity Ride, the point, going to Moab, the adventure, surprising them. I'm trying to remember, what was the surprise we did for you guys in 2016?
Year before was Jay Leno.
Year before was Jay Leno, was that Mark Wahlberg?
Sure.
You had a video.
Trey. I don't
Right.
remember his name.
We surprised them with adventures, side-by-sides, and just, besides motorcycle therapy, we figured out the surprises and the camaraderie of doing something different. As Mike said, a little bit out of your comfort zone, just a little bit, without, going crazy. We all, we jumped out of airplanes, we've done all that. I personally don't need to jump out anymore. If I had to, at least I would.
There's gonna be a better reason for it this time.
So, but then we came up with Adventure Vet, and that's side-by-sides, adventure bikes, mountain bikes, river rafting, horseback riding. Did you go river rafting and horseback riding?
I did not.
You did?
I took the bike out on a
Okay,
camping
and
run
then,
that day.
and then you went to the national parks.
Yeah.
We've got archery, we've got canyonlands, we have these beautiful national parks out of Moab, Utah. We moved our whole operation to Moab, so we have a veteran retreat there. We have 2 houses, 10 acres, 20 vehicles now. We've got 7 Indians, 7 sidecars, side-by-sides. We have all these vehicles, and we bring guys for motorcycle therapy and recreational therapy. Jay Leno's still involved and helps us quite a bit, and so does Indian Motorcycle, Mahindra, Russ Brown Motorcycle Attorneys, Cycle Gear, Monster Energy is big. We had, I don't know, were you drinking Monster?
All the entire time.
Monster gives us so much support.
Cases upon cases.
And then so many cases and cases of all the different flavors and everything, but they are a true support. They've been with us from day one, and they help behind the scenes and do so much more than the energy drinks.
They sent Casey in.
And Casey Curry on the 4x4 off-road adventure, and then we go out in the monster jeeps with Casey Curry. And if you know, Casey Curry just won Dakar rally. He's a big off-road champion. Another one of our programs is WellVet. And WellVet, we actually have the guys come for 5 weeks. They live with us. We go through their diet. We show them how to get well, how to heal. As you
That's
know,
awesome.
post-traumatic stress, anxiety, all kinds of combat-related issues, interrupt sleep and our health. Guys aren't eating all that great, and all kinds of other issues. We address all that with the wellness program. Last 5 weeks, they come live with us, and we introduce them and their families to this program. And we've got guys going through that pilot program the last couple of years. It's done really well, and that's turned into an official program for Veterans Charity Ride, and all our supporters and partners help us with that. And then we have another program called Moto Dono. And Moto Dono, how many guys in here have been riding bikes for over 5 years? 5 years and over. Just about everybody, right?
And girls.
Okay. How many of you guys either you guys either have or you guys know people in your motorcycle circles that have 2, 3, 4 bikes sitting around in their garage? and just sitting there. So I came up with Moto Dono and our supporters, and it's basically getting the word out to guys that have extra bikes in their garage and donate it to our 501c3 charity. And we're going to take those bikes, we're going to fix them up. The very first one we did was from Russ Brown and some other supporters, and we were in Los Angeles at the time, and Jay Leno's a friend of mine, and we've done a lot of stuff with him, and just tell him what we're doing. He goes, oh, Dave, let me, his high-pitched voice, Dave, let me do it. And so we took the bike, to Jay's Garage and invited Richard Silva, Marine from San Diego, came through our program and the WellVet program, and has just completely turned his life around and living life and his family. I mean, just cannot say how well he's doing. And we gave him a tour of Jay's Garage, and at the very end was a modified Can-Am Spider that he thought was Jay's, and he's walking by it, and Jay presents him with this bike. Just,
Wow.
fantastic. And you guys remember that video? I do. Yeah, I do. And since then we've gotten other bikes, and I want to impress upon you how important it really is, and I think every single one of you men and women can really get what it could feel like to give a slice of life back to another human being that never thought they were going to ride again, never thought they were going to get out of the house again, never thought they were going to live and just have their life back because of the experiences that they have been through for us as not only fellow veterans, but as just the American public in America. And a small percentage of us that have raised our hand and said, well, defend the country, the Constitution, and everybody in this country. We're a small percentage of the population, and we're a unique percentage. And to give a piece of life back to somebody is like the greatest thing I feel that we could do, and especially that I can do, and I'm fortunate enough to be in position to put this program together and do this for our guys. You know, it's so I just wanted to press upon you how important that is and how important it is for you guys to be here to support us, hear about the program. And speaking with the Moto Dono program, I got I wanted to let you know that this guy has got a what do you ride, Mike?
I rode a 1999 Honda Shadow.
Okay, so for somebody to keep a 1999 Honda Shadow, how many miles you got on it?
26,000.
26,000. Okay, that's respectable. It's been around for a while. I remember you tearing the front end apart.
I pulled the entire bike apart.
Pulled the back apart. And I think we got you. Didn't we get you? We got some parts and
Put new tires on it for me, put new windshield on it.
and gave him so that he could keep this bike running. And I'm thinking, well, shit. Excuse my French. You know, a guy that can keep a 1999 Honda Shadow running in top condition, been through our program, is a guy that's been through the combat issues, staying in the program, in the Army to retain critically wounded veterans, or not veterans, because you never left, service guys, and to stay in. So not only that, what impressed me the most, and then secondary was keeping the Honda running. Okay, that
It's
is.
a hard thing to keep a Honda running.
No, Hondas, those Shadows will run forever, but just keeping it in the shape and what you do and everything. But our Moto Dono program, a guy named David Krowski, gave us a Indian dark horse and said, you know, he could give this dark horse to all kinds of other organizations wanted it, but they wanted it because it was so cool and unique that they could sell it so they could put the money towards their program, which is cool and everything. But he said, that's not what I want. He goes, I know you guys. He called me personally and said, Dave, I want to talk to you about my bike. I'm ready to move on. I got this gorgeous dark horse, and what are your thoughts? I said, I actually know the guy and what I could do with this. So he said yes. So this is a Indian dark horse donated to us through our Moto Dono program. And brother, this is all yours. This is for you. Check it out. Sit on it.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. What do you say to stuff like this, man? You guys have already been so great to me, but to go a step and above, man, it means the world to me. Absolutely means the world to me. What a gorgeous machine.
Oh, all right. So I got to tell you, Justin War Dog McCarty.
I know Justin.
Refurbished this, did all kinds of just work to get it all polished up and ready for you, and some of the parts needed to be replaced. Our friends here at Rocket City Indian were generous enough and just wanted to and jumped at the chance. Yeah, we want to do it here. They helped with the brake pads, the fork seal, and just refurbishing it and just really getting this machine ready for you so that you can get some motorcycle therapy, get that elevated piece of your life back. And I know the Honda Shadow is
It's a small bike.
It's a small bike. So
It's a
now
small
you've
bike.
got an upgrade.
Yeah, you should say so. Say so.
Our friends at, as you know, Avon Tire is one of our sponsors. They came up with these beautiful white wall
love the white wall.
tires. They gave them to us. Justin put them on. Russ Brown, motorcycle attorney guys with the windshield and the support, got the bike here. And then, I don't know if you guys know here, a man by the name of Tim Bishop runs Team Worldwide Logistics out of here in Huntsville. He contacted us and he wanted to help get the bike here to Huntsville. He's a local businessman here that just wanted to be part of it and was friends with our supporters. So thank you Team Worldwide for actually getting the bike here. And then also Keith Shoulders and James Felix from Veterans Charity Ride alumni physically drove it down and dropped it off here at the dealership.
Wow.
And so it was a huge effort. Tucker, all the guys that just come out, the CVMA guys, our fellow veterans, fellow active military guys. It's a team effort. It's a family effort. And now all you guys are part of the Veterans Charity Ride family too. And as you know, when you're part of our family, it's forever.
It's a great family, man. It's a great family.
Fired up!
Okay, so it's already on. So that key turns that to on, and then this is it. Goes 1, 2.
Mike, congratulations on your new bike. However, your wife has nothing to say now because she was part of this. I've been in touch with her. She's to blame. You have
You can do a lot worse.
no idea how hard it was to keep a secret. So congratulations, man. We hope you enjoy it.
I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming out, man. I really appreciate it.
Right.